Hey everybody and welcome to Shopping with Shana. It is time for an updated must-do deals video that runs from September 10th through the 16th of 2025. And today as I'm making this video, it is Friday, September the 12th of 2025. We are in just day 3 of our brand new mega sale of buy 3 or more, save $2 each. And the beauty event and everything else, there's a lot of new deals that I need to make you aware of before you head off to the store. So do me a huge favor. If you'd like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I make, and let's get to it. Today is the day, folks. It is 4 times the fuel points Friday for those of you that have the 4 times the fuel points regions. Now, if you happen to be a 2 times the fuel points region, today is also the day for you, only you get 2 more days after this. All right, so we do have our digital coupons for extra fuel points when you make your purchases on specific days, including today, Friday, which has the 4 times the fuel points or the 2 times the fuel points, depending on the region. Make sure this digital is clipped. I can't tell you how many times I have accidentally forgotten to clip this coupon. I only shop on Friday and then none of the points applied. Can you get it fixed? Absolutely. You can go to customer service and get it fixed, but it's a pain in the butt. So just go ahead and get it clipped now so you don't forget about it when you head into the store. Also, guys, now I don't generally do a video on Saturdays. Every once in a while I will, but it's rare. It is going to be a 2-day sale for all of us, starting on Saturday and Sunday. If you're a 2 times the fuel points region, you benefit from both the extra fuel points and the 2-day sale. So check these things out. On the far left-hand side is my region with the apple cider, the boneless chicken, the RX bars, and then the Gatorade. And then we've got other regions that change out the apple cider for a mango. I have had a report that some people have had some oranges, I believe it is, or mandarins or something like that. So that might be your region. And then there is this region on the far right-hand side that has a Simple Truth natural breakfast sausage in place of the chicken breast. And then, of course, has the Simple Truth protein chili and protein granolas in place of the Gatorade and the RX bars, which I found very interesting. And there are a couple of regions that have, I believe, both the RX bars, and they have these Kroger fruit bars. They have these bars that are also included. So regions are very weird. You need to check your own region, see what you happen to have, and see if you get any of these specific type of deals. But don't forget to set your alarm to stop in at Kroger to grab some things. For my particular region, I want to stop in and grab the chicken breast because that's a pretty good deal for 3 pounds at $6.99. And then I also want to grab the Gatorade there for $8.99. I'm just going to grab one of them. I don't need a bunch, but that's kind of my plan. The RX bars I think are a pretty decent deal, but we just don't eat them, so I'm not going to grab them. I'm going to leave them right there where they go, and hopefully if you need them, you can grab them. It does say on mine a limit of 12, so if you want more than that, I guess you're out of luck. So anyway, all right, that's all I've got for the 2-day sale. Let's jump into what's happening this week. All right, let's get into the mega sale here. What you basically have to do is grab 3 or more participating items. You can mix and match them however you would like. Once you hit that minimum of 3, it doesn't matter how many more you purchase. You don't have to buy multiples of 3. $2 per item will come off once you hit that checkout lane. And then that is just a sale price. We compare it with coupons like store or manufacturer coupons in the form of digitals, which is obviously the easiest, but there's also printable coupons, insert coupons from like the Sunday papers. There's also like Peely coupons and Tearpad coupons and mailer coupons and all those, anything you can get your hands on. They will come off as well. And then you can take your receipts, you can submit them to the rebate apps. Ibotta and Fetch are my favorite 2 to start out with if you are new to couponing, but there's a lot of other great ones like Merryfield, Swag Bucks, Shopkick, Checkout 51. All of them are linked in the description box below with my referral codes. If you can sign up today using those, it helps me to keep making these videos, but gives you some sort of extra savings in the process when you submit that first receipt. All right, let me show you what's going on. All right, first deal we have here, and I did have a couple people make me aware of this. We have the Yoo-Hoo chocolate drink boxes, 8-pack, regularly priced at $3.99, and they're part of the mega sale, $1.99 each, no extra coupons needed, just a simple, easy deal, which we absolutely love, and $1.99 for these. I remember back in the day when my big kids were obsessed with chocolate milk. My youngest one didn't ever get into chocolate milk, but my big kids were, and I always used to do the Ovaltine because I thought it was healthier. I think it is a little bit healthier for them. It had some vitamins and stuff in it. But then anytime we go on road trips, I would pick up these Yoo-hoo drinks to take with us because I wasn't going to be carrying around Ovaltine and milk and mixing and all that stuff. And so this was where it's at. I haven't bought these in years, but for $1.99, we might have to try them back out. All right, the next deal I have for you is the Nut Pods Pumpkin Spice Coffee Creamer. These are regularly priced at $5.99. They're on sale for $4 each, and they're part of the mega sale as well at $2 each, and that's the final cost. Now, the Nut Pod products in general are on mega sale, but they're full price at $5.99. With that mega sale price, it puts them at $3.99 each. So this is a better deal. And I want to give a shout out and thank you to Frankie who posted this deal and let us know about it. He also did note that there is an Ibotta rebate, but it does not qualify for the pumpkin spice. So if you go looking for the Ibotta, you'll see it, but it's not going to work on this. All right, next deal we have is the Planters Cashew Halves. It's a 26-ounce container. It's a plastic container, regularly priced at $19.99. It's on sale for $17.99 and mega sale for $15.99. Out of pocket, that's what you're going to pay. And then Ibotta has a rebate for 2 back on 1. It's limited 2 times, so you can get these for $13.99. I know this seems kind of expensive. I try to keep mine pretty low, but when it's a $20 product and you're bringing it down to about $14, you are saving quite a bit there. One other note is there's a couple of other rebates for the Planters. There was another one that should work, the mixed nuts, but I couldn't find the product on Kroger.com. Doesn't mean the store doesn't have it. I just couldn't find it to show the picture. So take that into consideration when you're in the store. You may see other Planters deals. All right, here's another deal that you might be interested in, especially if you have a kitty cat. Fresh Step Clumping Litter, the 22.5-pound litter box, whatever, is regularly priced at $19.99. We have a pretty good sale price at $16.99. It's also part of the mega sale, so it's going to be down to $14.99. So right there, we're saving $5. Well, it gets even better because you're going to pay that out of pocket, but Ibotta is going to give you another $1 back on 1, limit of 5 times. The final cost ends up being $13.99 per box. And I have to be honest with you, with the prices like this, I'm kind of glad we don't have a cat anymore. Because I haven't had to buy a kitty litter in a long time, but well, I don't know. It's just expensive. Next up we have is the Ultra Palmolive Dish Soap 32.5-ounce bottle. Now this is the very big, large bottle of soap. They're regularly priced at $4.29 and they're part of the mega sale. So $2 comes off, leaving you at $2.29 each. There's also the 75-cent off printable coupons from the Palmolive website. I will link them in the description box below for you. I think you can get up to 2 prints on them. Final cost ends up being $1.54 each. So there you go. And again, thank you, Frankie, for leaving that deal. And like he said, it's the huge bottles. You are getting a lot of money for that, or a lot of soap for that money. There you go. So the next matchups that I want to show you are kind of interesting. We're going to go back into the beauty and personal care items. So you're going to save $5 when you spend $15. Remember, you have to get your total up to $15 before manufacturer coupons, but after store coupons. And then you can also pair them with rebate apps. It's a really good deal. Now, the funny thing about this is it says beauty and personal care items. However, there are these select baby items that are also included, and I'm not sure how they fall under maybe the personal care. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple scenarios with some baby deals here. And I am looking forward to Sunday. I do think Sunday we're going to get a bunch of coupons to drop to make these deals a little bit sweeter. The deals are not the best this week, which I was kind of disappointed. There's a few scenarios that I showed you on Wednesday that are pretty decent if you're interested in it. But like I said, we're just needing some more coupons, some more rebates to drop to make this good. And since this is a 3-week sale and we're only in week 1, I'm not upset yet. When we get to the end of the third week and it's still not the best, I'll be upset then. But for right now, I think we still have time to get some good deals. So anyway, let me show you what is happening with these baby deals. All right, so it's actually going to be some baby food. The first one is going to be the Cerebella Stage 2 pouches. You want to grab 5 of them for this particular deal. They're regularly priced at $3.79 and they're on sale for $3.39 each. So the total would come up to $16.95, which obviously qualifies for that $15 instant savings, or $5 instant savings on $15, I should say. Sorry about that. Out of pocket would be $11.95. Ibotta does have a rebate for $1 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times, and the final cost ends up being $6.95 total, or $1.39 per pouch. Now that seems like a really good deal, and it is a very good deal compared, so you're not spending almost $4 per pouch. However, there's still another deal for the Cerebella products that's a little bit better with a slightly different product. I don't know the real difference between the two, and I don't know if you'd prefer one over the other, but I'm going to show you both scenarios. Oh, and thank you to Roberta here for letting us know about the dollar back. There's another one, though. I'll show it to you. All right, so this particular deal is with the smoothie pouches. You want to grab 5 of the smoothie pouches from Cerebelli. Cerebelli? Is that how you say it? Anyway, they're regularly priced at $3.99, on sale for $3.59. So the total ends up being slightly more at $17.95. $5 comes off instantly when we spend $15. And then we also have a 50-cent off one digital coupon to pair with this. So it's going to bring our out-of-pocket still more than the last one, down to $12.45. You'll spend a little bit less on the first scenario. However, our Ibotta rebate is worth more. So it's $1.50 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times. So it ends up being a whole $7.50 back from Ibotta when you grab 5 of them, leaving your final cost at $4.95 total, or roughly 99 cents per pouch. Now, again, if you are really into these products and you need them, you could do both deals. I mean, I think that'd be a great one. You'll be super stocked on your pouches. I don't know the difference between the two. I mean, I know one's smoothie and one stage 2, but I don't know if like you really only want to give one to a certain age kid or something like that. However, it's up to you. So good deals either way. And I don't know how this fits into the personal care and beauty event, but it does. Oh, and I got to give a shout out to Frankie. So Frankie is the one that posted about this originally. That's where I got started with the smoothies. And then I moved into the other one, and I saw there was a comment from Roberta on the other one. So thank you so much, Frankie, for this. All right, let's move into some Kroger deals. These are just deals outside of the store, and we've got quite a few good ones. So bear with me, because we're gonna like fly through these as best as possible. But there's quite a few. So let me show you what's going on. First one we have here is the Dippin' Dots 4-count. These are regularly priced at $6.99. You want to grab 4 boxes of them for this particular deal. They're buy one, get one free. So you're only going to pay for 2 of them, but there's also this 2 off 3 digital coupon. And I believe it's Frankie that I'm going to give a shout out to. We'll go ahead and pull it up there. Yes. And says, yes, the digital comes off just fine, confirmed. So he says it's confirmed. I'm going to go with it. So the final cost would be $11.98 total, or $3 each. I don't know about you, but my kids are always asking for the Dippin' Dots when we go to like any place that carries them, especially like Kings Island. I'm always saying, can I have Dippin' Dots? Can I have Dippin' Dots? No, I'm not spending that amount of money. But maybe if they're at the house, I wouldn't mind. So this is a lot. I mean, it's $12 worth of ice cream, but you're getting, 16 of them to share. So I don't know. I think it's a good deal. There you go. All right, so the next deal I have for you is with the soft soap, and we're actually going to take 2 different products to kind of stack a deal together. Grab one of the soft soap hand soap refill 50 ounce. It's a big giant bottle. It's just to refill those little hand soaps. They're regularly priced at $6.29. And then grab one of the soft soap body wash 20 ounce that's regularly priced at $5.29. There's this $3.50 off 2 digital coupon, so make sure you have that clipped. It's getting ready to expire on the 16th, so you don't have much longer left to grab it. Out of pocket will be $8.08, and then we're going to get $2 back from Ibotta for the hand soap, the big bottle of hand soap. So the final cost will end up being $6.08 total, or $3.04 each. And I do want to give a shout out and thank you to Frankie for posting this deal and letting us know about it. All right, the next deal we have is the Kinder Bueno Crisp Creamy Chocolate Bars. So these are like individualized bars. They can be used for Halloween. They're actually the 6.8 ounce bag if you need that. They're regularly priced at $6.49. Have a pretty decent sale price at $3.99 each. You will have to pay that out of pocket, but you're going to get $2 back from Ibotta, which makes the final cost $1.99 each, which is a pretty sweet deal. Now, the problem is if you're going to use this for Halloween, can you save it that long, considering we're still in September? But thank you again to a couple different people. I had somebody that anonymously posted it on the Facebook page. And then we also have Frankie who posted it as well. One thing he said is that it is confirmed Ibotta Match has witches and bats on the package, not the pumpkin man one. So it has to be the witches and the bats on the package. So just be careful with that. But thank you to both Anonymous and Frankie for posting that. All right, next up we have is the vitamin water deal. You want to grab 2 of these bottles of water. They're $1.89 and they're buy one, get one. So the final cost you're going to pay for one of them for $1.89 total or 95 cents per bottle. Again, thank you to Frankie. Frankie's on it, guys. Frankie is on it with the deals. I love it. We actually talk almost every day. I think we're talking about the deals on Kroger almost every day. So there you go. Next up we have is the Snapple drink 6-count. These are regularly priced at $7.49. They're buy one, get one as well. So if you grab 2 of them, you're going to pay $7.49 out of pocket. That's going to be about $3.75 each or around 63 cents per bottle. And it's kind of important to note that because if you just bought one individualized bottle, it's going to cost you $1.69. So, you get 2.5 of them and you're going to equal what it would be to grab 6 of them. So much, much, much better deal to grab that. Yet again, thank you, Frankie, for posting the deal. All right, next deal we have is the Pure Silk Shave Cream. This deal has been going on for quite a while, but we're going to reissue it because I did get a comment about it. It's regularly priced at $2.39. It's on sale for $1.99 each, and we have this $1 off 1 digital coupon. I was kind of hoping, I did see the digital prior to the sale starting. I was hoping this was going to fall into our, personal care event for the spend 15, save 5 instantly sale, and it didn't. So that's unfortunate, but still 99 cents is not a bad deal. And apparently I did not put in the person's name that did alert me of this, so I apologize, but somebody did tell me about the deal again. I did know about it, but thank you so much. Next up we have is Luigi's Lemon and Strawberry Real Italian Ice 6-count. These are regularly priced at $4.29. They're not on sale at all, but there's a 2 off 1 digital coupon to pair with this, which makes them $2.29. Now, I did get a comment from Stephanie. Stephanie, you're the one that left me the comment about the Pure Silk. I just have you on the next slide. Sorry about that, Stephanie. So thank you to Stephanie for that. I apologize for forgetting that it was you. And then also left us this deal for the Luigi's Lemon and Strawberry Real Ice. Now, one thing to note about her deal with the Luigi's is that the price is $3.49 in her region. So apparently the regional price is different. So check your region. If yours happens to be $3.49, you're going to get it for $1.49, which is a really sweet deal. But this is the price in my region, unfortunately. But thank you for sharing that deal, Stephanie. And sorry, I forgot that it was you that gave me the Pure Silk deal and the other slide. All right, we're going to move into the 5-time weekly digital deals, okay? Let's get excited about this. We've got a few more matchups to talk about, and then I'm going to talk about just some of the really good deals that we need to highlight so that way you don't miss out on them, especially on a 4 times the fuel points Friday. So these are digital coupons. You need to clip them in your digital account. You can jump on your app or you can go log into Kroger.com into your account and clip them. Then you can head to the store. There's also the option, if you walk into the store, there should be these sheets of paper that you can scan at checkout that would include them as well. Okay. So anyway, you can grab any of these items up to 5 times in one transaction and you get whatever that price is. Now, if you want to use the coupons over multiple days, you can't. So they're one and done coupons. So make sure that you do that. Just like anything else, these are store coupons. So they pair with manufacturer coupons and rebate apps. And so we can get some pretty amazing deals. Let me show you what we've got going on. All right, I think I stumbled across this deal this morning with the Ibotta rebate. I actually looked up the Happy Baby Yogis, whatever that is. Is it like yogis, like yogurt? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to hear about it now. And I looked it up and then I realized it was part of a weekly digital deal. So I was kind of happy to see that. So if you use these products, the Happy Baby Yogis or Creamies, and I might be saying it wrong. These are regularly priced at $3.99 per bag. They're going to be $2.99 with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. You would have to pay that out of pocket for each bag. However, Ibotta has a rebate for $1 back on one, and it's limited to 5 times. So you're going to be grabbing these now for $1.99, which is about 50% off. Kind of excited about this particular deal. I don't know why. I don't have a baby and I'm not even going to buy the product, but I think it's a good deal for those of you that need it. So there you go. All right, next deal. This is one that I am going to be grabbing this week. The Frito-Lay or Popcorners multi-packs. They're regularly priced at $10.99, sale price of $10.49, but they're $7.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon this week, and that's the final cost. My kiddos, they stay after school a lot. We don't send lunches with them, but they do stay after school, and I try to send them with a little snack for after school, usually a bag of chips and something easy, water, something that they can carry with their backpack that's light. And this is a really great price to grab the box of. I get the Frito-Lays. I'm not going to get the Popcorners, but I'll grab the Frito-Lays variety pack there, and then that way it's easy grab and go snacks for them when they stay after school. So there you go. So because it's Friday, I thought it'd be prudent to put on a Friday night pizza night deal for you. So the DiGiorno frozen pizza that's regularly priced at $6.99 on sale for $4.99 is going to be just $3.99 each with this 5-time weekly digital coupon, and no extra coupons needed, no extra matchups, just $3.99. Great price, good night for a pizza night. Fridays are generally a pizza night for us. Of course, lately we are all over the place. It feels like football games. Actually, tonight is a party at the playground at my daughter's school. So we'll probably be up at the school. I think they're doing hot dogs up there. So, but I might do pizza night Saturday night. So maybe we'll buy it today for tomorrow. There you go. $3.99. Great price there. All right, here's another deal I wanted to make sure you knew about, the Light and Fit or the Oikos yogurt 4-count. These are regularly priced at $5.29. They're on sale for $3.99, but they're going to be $2.49 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now, that's going to leave your final cost at $2.49 for 4 cups or 62 cents per cup, which is a pretty decent deal. Now, look at what the individual cup cost. An individual one right now is no sale price. It's $1.59. It is much, 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 much better deal to stock up on these 4 packs and get them for about 62 cents per cup. So there you go. All right, I don't have a lot of comments that people left, but I do have a couple things I wanted to hit. So the first comment, and this is a question for those of you, I have no idea. I have no answer to this. So LFA said, I noticed a Uber Eats deal on Fetch worth 60,000 points for new users. Would this work with Kroger shopping, or does anyone know how I could take advantage of this offer in the most affordable way possible? What fees are attached? Can I use with discounts? What kind of tip is expected? Guys, I have no stinking clue what to do on this one. So I don't do Uber Eats. I just don't. I have not gotten into the world. Maybe it's my age. Maybe because I am a very old millennial. I am like the first 2 months into the millennials. I usually say I feel like I'm a Gen Xer because my husband's a Gen X. All my friends are older than me. I don't know. I just feel like I fit better in with that generation, and I'm so close to the borderline. Anyway, I just don't use Uber Eats. I always just go get my own food. I go pick it up. So if anybody can help out LFA, I would love for this question to be answered, but I was zero help on this. So yeah, let us know if you have any information. And then I wanted to give a subscriber shout out here. I know that wasn't a lot of comments, but yesterday was a rough day, and I really I had so many great comments, but I didn't necessarily want to throw them all up here and make everybody upset and sad again. It was 9/11, which I didn't even mention that yesterday, and I knew it. But it's just been such a rough, sad week. And my shout out's going to go to Alice. A bunch of you left comments, but Alice, I've never seen or I've never noticed your name before, or it hasn't stuck out to me. Maybe you have commented in the past, and I apologize if you have, but left this really sweet comment. Yes, it's been a very sad week, and today is September 11th. Sending love and prayers to all. So thank you, Alice, so much. If that is your first time commenting, we just greatly appreciate you. And that's kind of was the sentiment yesterday in the comments. Everybody's just kind of a little down, but it's been a rough week, and I'm hoping that what happens is we all come out of this even stronger and better for it. And that's all we've got to hope. We learn from these things, and we move forward together and become stronger, united, and that type of thing. So I'm hoping that's what happens. September 11th, I could tell you my story. I was in college at the time. I watched the second one fall. It was kind of crazy, but I don't want to necessarily get into all of that on the couponing channel. We're not going to go to depression mode here. So, thank you, Alice, for leaving that comment, and thank you for Ella for leaving your question. Hopefully, we can give you some feedback on that. All right, so question of the day. It is the weekend. It is Friday. What are your weekend plans? Anything fun going on? I already told you about tonight. We're heading out to party at the playground at my daughter's elementary school. It's probably just going to be me and my girls going because my husband hates going to those things, and my son won't want to go now either. He could care less. The only way I could maybe convince them to come up there is to get their free food, and then they'll probably leave. So that's my thought. And then, of course, we've got, I don't even know what we're going to do the rest of the weekend. I'm looking forward to sleeping in. I got to be honest with you about that. That's why I love taking Saturdays off. I don't have to get up and make a video. And of course, stay tuned because there will be a Sunday sneak peek preview of the next ad that's going to be coming out next week. So look forward to that. All right, have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.